Hello guys, today I'm going to tell you about when I came out as transgender. I officially came out as trans around this time at the year, 2 years ago in 2015. But the first time I ever told anyone about it was already back in 2012, I think, 2011 or 2012. At that point it was my mom and just a very few of my friends who were the listeners. But you know, I was very insecure on myself and who I was at that moment, so I just tried to put the whole thing on a shelf and I tried to just continue live in the body I was born with. I thought it was the easiest way, but it turned out that the easiest way was going to be the hardest way. I thought about it every single day after that, and as the years went by I got more and more secure in myself and who I was. So in the end of 2014 or beginning of 2015, I can't really remember, I talked to my mom about it again. It was so much more difficult to talk to her about it this time because I knew that this conversation was going to change my whole life. It felt much more real than the first time, and I was 100% sure of that this was something I really wanted. This was something that had to happen for me to be able to live as myself. Luckily, I have a family and a mom who is very supportive and understandable. So when I was sitting there with her and I couldn't get a single word out of my mouth, she asked if it was something we had talked about before. Plain. In the middle of this serious conversation with YouTube. Wonderful. I answered yes, and then she asked me if I wanted to be a boy. And with that very first step done, I slowly started to come out to others. First one of my best friends, and then another one, and then in Pride, still in 2015 in Oslo, I told my friends who was there about it, and the response was just overwhelming. They immediately started to think about which names that would suit me and stuff, and it was one of the greatest moments in my life. Just a few weeks after, I was at this Harry Potter summer camp LARP, and it went one day, and then I got too uncomfortable with always hearing she and her and miss, because roleplay. So I told one of my absolutely best friends who was in the crew there about it. Or more precisely, I said, I'm going to change my name to Jonas. And she was like, you're gonna be a wonderful Jonas. Then I told her to tell the rest of the crew, and after that, the only thing I heard was he and him and Mr. and Jonas. And it was amazing. We were at camp for a week and it was definitely the best week of my entire life. It was almost like being reborn, and everyone was so incredibly respectful. I genuinely don't think that I could have came out at any better place or time. When the summer camp was over, I realized that not all of my friends are just as Harry Potter geeks as myself. And not everyone was at that camp pretending they were wizards. Pretending. Plane, again, third plane. Ah, Jesus. Why are you sending me planes? And I really want to change my name on Facebook to Jonas, so what I did was that I made a post on Facebook where I wrote, to you who already knows this, YOLO. To you who doesn't know it, my name is Jonas now. Of course I had to make something fun out of it. Then I changed my name, and that's basically about it. I couldn't ask for a more respectful and supportive family and friends, so I feel very lucky. The end! I hope you enjoyed listening to my coming out story, and thanks a lot for watching and stuff, and I hope you will give this video a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!